Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Stephanie. I'll be your guide today. Welcome to Crater Lake National Park. It's a beautiful snowy day out here. With that being said, we're going to go out on a snowshoe walk. Now our snowshoe walk is going to be on the Raven Trail. It's about a mile or so, and we gain a substantial amount of elevation. So make sure you have a granola bar and some water. I would recommend a jacket, a hat, and some gloves to keep yourself warm. But overall, it should be a nice time out there on the trail. So today, my goal and objective for you is to observe how different shapes and colors weave survival and tolerance into this ecosystem. Crater Lake is a very snowy place. We get about 43 feet of snow on average, and that really puts a lot of pressure and forces on the plants and animals in the park. So as we hike today, we'll be talking a lot about winter ecology. We're going to be looking for different shapes and colors in this ecosystem. I'm really excited. It's a gorgeous day. Let's get out on the trail and see what we can discover. Hey guys, I hope you're having a good time so far. Has anybody observed any shapes or colors along our walk? Yeah, a lot of white, some blue up there, maybe some green. How about some triangular shapes? Yeah. What you see right here, we have this beautiful little mountain hemlock tree. Kind of has a triangular shape. So how do you guys think that triangular shape helps the mountain hemlock survive here at Crater Lake? Well, if we get 43 feet of snow on average, some of that snow can be shed off, right? They also have a very nice triangular shape with their branches. The branches are facing downward. This allows the tree to shed snow really easily. They're really flexible, so you can bend them. You can almost touch these little guys to the ground. In fact, they get buried in the snow throughout most of the year, and that's one reason that they have this nice droopy top. If it droops on top, it's a mountain hemlock. Now, another reason that these trees have a unique adaptation is their color. These beautiful evergreen needles are not just by chance. If you were to wear a nice dark, let's say black shirt on a warm summer day versus a white shirt, which one would heat up faster? Yeah, for sure, the black shirt. It's darker, it absorbs more heat. So these dark green needles allow these trees to absorb more sunlight, and in doing so, they're able to photosynthesize and create food energy. So their shape and their color allows them to survive here at Crater Lake. Now these trees, this tree is probably the same age as me, almost 30, but this tree right behind it is almost 300 years old. So we're standing in a beautiful old growth forest. Predominantly we have mountain hemlocks, we have some firs here, but mostly mountain hemlocks. And some of these trees are anywhere from a year to 300 years old. It's pretty incredible. Let's continue and see if we can find any more shapes or colors. Hey guys, I hope that you're still enjoying your time. As we're traveling out here, have you guys noticed any other shapes or colors along this beautiful route? Yeah, the color of feathers up in the branches. So believe it or not, we have a variety of bird species that stay here at Crater Lake year-round. One of the more common ones you see is the gray jay. Now the gray jay is phenomenal. They use their saliva to attach their food to tree bark. Now get this, they discovered the refrigerator way before we got it. They basically spend their time throughout the summer and the fall searching for food, and that might be seeds, bugs, nuts, and so on and so forth. And they basically take that saliva, attach the food to the tree bark. Come fall and winter, that saliva freezes, and they have a constant food cache. So give it up for the gray jay. They're pretty incredible birds, and to think that they're here year-round, varying these huge winter storms that bring 43 feet of snow is pretty incredible. So let's continue on, just because it's starting to get a little dark out here and I want to make sure I get us home for too long. Such a beautiful day. Thanks for joining me. We'll continue on. As we're hiking, keep your eyes on the snow. See if you can find any tracks and shapes down there. All right, let's keep going. Did anybody see any tracks as we were hiking along the route? Beautiful, you saw those snowshoe hare tracks too. If you didn't, they looked a little bit like this. They had this big back print, then they had another big back footprint, then they had two little ones because they hop forward with their back feet that land first and they land with their little paws in between. So tracks are a great way to tell what type of animals have been around, the shapes out in the snow. Now, this is a snowshoe hare if you've never seen one, and it's a snowshoe hare in the summer. So why would this benefit them to have this brown coat in the summer months? Camouflage, right? So the same thing goes for winter. So come fall, this time of year, they're starting to turn white. So this is what a snowshoe hare would look like right now if we saw one. Now they're obviously out here hopping about this beautiful forest, and going back to those evergreen trees, the snowshoe hare actually munches on those evergreen needles throughout the winter to sustain. And they provide as a food source to a variety of other species such as the pine marten and other big critters like bobcats. So let's keep our eye out for the snowshoe hare as we continue on ducking underneath the trees. He might be out there munching on a little mountain hemlock or so. Let's keep going. Alright guys, so we're almost back to park headquarters where we started. It was an awesome day. We saw a lot of neat stuff out on this adventure. We saw a lot of different shapes and colors. We looked at the evergreen trees, predominantly the mountain hemlocks, and how their triangular shape is designed to shed snow. We looked at the needles on these trees and learned that that dark evergreen color is designed to photosynthesize and attract sunlight. In addition to that, we learned about the gray jays and how their feathers and the colors of their feathers can be found in these branches year-round, and how they use their saliva to attach food to the tree bark. In addition, we also looked at some of those shapes in the snow, those big old snowshoe hare tracks, and we learned how that shape allows them to stay upright on top of the snowpack, but also they change color throughout the year from brown to white, allowing them to be camouflaged here at Crater Lake. So what can we learn from these different shapes and colors? Well, philosophers have been studying this idea of shapes and colors in the ecosystem for a long time, and they believe that when a human goes out into nature, they see these different shapes and these different colors, and as we start to learn about these different shapes and colors, and as they add up layer by layer, we are inspired from what we learn. And that inspiration leads to conservation. So thank you so much for going out with me. It was a great time. Can't wait till next time. Take care.